Believe it or not, Mortal Kombat is going to feature blood. You're shocked, I know. But the reason it took so long to get a proper Mortal Kombat reboot off the ground is because WB did not in fact want blood or fatality, so they were sort of stuck in development hell. Now we're gonna get all of it, so let's talk about the bloody aspect. Could you imagine a movie that's supposed to have a bunch of blood in it that's based on something violent not having it? I mean, could you imagine if Hollywood was stupid enough to be like, hey, we're gonna get Rambo, The Terminator, Mad Max, Walker, Texas Ranger, Jean-Claude Van Damme, Dolph Lundgren into a film and make it PG-13? Could you imagine how stupid that would be because you can't show blood or super violence? Well, luckily, people aren't stupid enough to make a mistake like that again, because as it turns out, yeah, Mortal Kombat features a lot of it. You would hope so because it's Mortal Kombat. And as I said previously, we know that Mortal Kombat was something that the studio was trying to work into a PG-13 iteration, or possibly even younger, but they kept running into a wall going, well, if we can't show violence, specifically blood, how do we do Mortal Kombat? Which, yeah, that's a good one. Well, recently, the director of the film talked a little bit about this, saying, look, when we approached this, we realized what we had to do. We had to be authentic. From the costumes, to what we're showing, to the story we're telling, to the violence and the blood. And if we're going to use blood, we're going to use a good amount of it, because that's what you expect in a Mortal Kombat product. And you can't disagree with this, right? Like, I can't even imagine what a Mortal Kombat movie would look like without blood. I can imagine a game because it happened way back in the day and I was the sucker stuck with that version for a summer, and boy, that was terrible. And then the director also did add that this is about authenticity. If you've ever played Mortal Kombat, they want you to feel like it's literally the game coming to life. And again, blood is a huge part of it. You see it all over the place, so let's make sure it's actually in this. And this, again, it's another little thing, but it gets me more excited because they had to talk WB into losing a bunch of money, potentially due to violence, because they let them do everything that they want. But also, it means we should support this because it's supporting the actual way it should be done. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying here. If this thing fails, there's a high percent chance that the next version of Mortal Kombat is going to be done in some sort of stupid animation style that looks like Thundercats or whatever, like Aquaman, and we're all left disappointed. We do not want that. We don't want that. Somebody might, but we don't.